Alright guys, here today's top stories in Not in the World segment. Number 1. It's very obvious that this administration is very busy cooking schemes with the IBC, mind you, on how to steal elections come 2027. But the one thing they must know is that this time round, the youth soon tolerate that nonsense. Just listen to this message from Ken Babu to Ruto.
Mimi naitwa Senator Ken Babu na mimi nimekuja na ujumbe mmoja. Nataka niambie IBC kwamba sisi tumejipanga na tunajua tutashinda election na William Ruto. Ukijaribu kuiba election kutumia IBC, hawa vijana watakutoa State House, watakunyanyua, watakufinya. Vijana fire, vijana finya, vijana finish. I for one concur with that message. Regardless of who wins, provided they won by thuggery or robbery, we will frog match them out of State House. Yo ujinga atuitaki Kenya tena. Number 2, PS Esther Muhoria is a true definition of not giving a damn. Just listening to what she said in front of Murkomen.
Very many young people in Australia. Do you know which region they were from? Which region were they from? They were from here. So I don't know what somebody is. Murkomen. Every young person in Australia is a college. And that is a fact. And I'm willing to be arrested for that statement, but it is the truth.
I mean, if Kalenjins are the majority in Australia, that's perfectly fine for me. I don't see it as a big deal. The only time it becomes a big deal or a problem is when one person decides unilaterally that it is fit to jump pack one community into the government. It cannot be a functional government with 60% Luyas in government. It cannot be a functional government with 60% Kalenjin in government. Ama sha unapata zijui 70% ni wa Somali, vitu kama hiyo. It needs to be well spread out. Different communities have different gifts and skills. Even in the Bible, we understand that, because if you look at the 12 tribes in Israel, the Levites ndo walikuwa pastors. You cannot come from the other tribes and you go preach. So you can see there's different abilities and gifts that God has given different tribes. Si kila community inaweza ongoza, lakini ikifika kwa service delivery, that is not a space where one group can dominate. Lakini kama ni hiyo ya Australia, hiyo ni sawa. Hata huko Amerika kuna mahali wa Kisii wako, Minnesota imejaa wa Somali and so on and so forth. It's not a big deal if you ask me, but I find it comical how the PS can say that in front of Murkomen without breaking a sweat. Number 3, Nairobi is trending once again because of floods, and this is what the city looked like yesterday. We even had incidents where people had to hold hands just to avoid being carried away by the strong currents. Just have a look at this. I think people really need to consider living elsewhere. Nairobi is not the answer. There was a time where everybody alikuwa natoka kule yako anakuja Nairobi kufanya hustle, but right now, if you're honestly having a decent salary or even any salary, because the unemployment rate is high, if you're having something, you're better off. And on top of that, you don't work or live in Nairobi. You're in the outskirts or in a different county. You are blessed. The cost of transport is cheaper. The cost of food is cheaper. The rent is cheaper. Land is cheaper. Building is cheaper. And when it rains, you are celebrating because your crops are doing well. You're not lamenting like the people in Nairobi because unaenda kazini vizuri, inaanza kunyesha, by the time you're clocking out at 6, you're going to swim to the stage. Others are being carried by water. They are winding up dead. There's so many people who have died because they don't know how to swim. And suddenly the street has become 50 by 100 swimming pool. So if you have a job outside Nairobi, thank God. Nairobi is no longer a lucrative place to be. It's very toxic and governor jielewi. Wenye wanaishi hapo wengi wao ni wachafu. Mtu anakula mandazi akitupa, nini akitupa. So I think we need a new capital city. That's just my final conclusion. Nairobi is gone to the dogs. I don't see any governor who can rescue it, be it Sakaja, Babu, whoever. I'm very skeptical about that one thing. That's the one thing where I don't think I'm really optimistic that change can occur. But anyway, that's just my take on the matter, guys. Do drop me your comments in the comment section below and I'll do the best to read them and to give you a response. So with that, here today's ads of the day.
Right now, I'm with my team headed to a client's house in Ruto for consultation. That is to take measurements of the windows, go through our catalog with the client, and then once they decide on the color and the fabric they want, we'll get busy sewing, and at long last, the curtains installation will be on us. So if you're looking for curtains, shears, curtain rods, curtain accessories, reach out to Phoenix Curtains and Interior Decor and we will sort you out. Call us on 0724 414153.
If you're in need of electrical wiring, solar installation, or electrical fittings such as strip lights, snake lights, downlighters, or chandeliers, contact Engineer Wycliffe at 0707 476602 and he'll get your house dapped up. If you're here for the first time, please go on and hit the subscribe button. And if you're watching for a different platform, just head on over to YouTube, search for David Wafula. Hit the subscribe button, you're going to be getting a ton of content of this nature. If politics is something you're passionate about, this is definitely the one channel that you really, really need to subscribe to. Alright guys, adios. Thank you for choosing David Wafula as your primary news platform. We put countless hours in research, recording, and editing. By showing up each and every day to watch our videos, you encourage us to generate more videos for the viewers. We are on a mission to inform, educate, and build a better tomorrow. To our thousands of followers in a world full of presidents, kings, and queens, you are the real gem. Adios.